Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a serious talk. It is about the one and only coronavirus and my thoughts on what is all happening, going on in the world with this, and where I stand. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer out there right now saying that these are my opinions. You don't have to be okay with it or whatever. I don't care. I'm going to be completely honest. These are my opinions on what I think is going on and how I feel what is going to happen with this virus. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so with this coronavirus that is going around, it is huge. It's obviously all over the news. It's growing more and more and more popular now going throughout the world. I'm in North America. In Canada, it is getting a little bit more, let's say, more well known here than it was, let's say, in Europe, Australia, and that side of the world. I guess that side of the world. If you didn't know, that is actually a map, which is actually really cool. Anyway, my thoughts. I'm going to be serious about this. I'm not going to be making it a joke out of this. I don't want to make a joke out of this. This is not my intention whatsoever. I just want to put what my thoughts are out into the world about what I feel and how I feel may or may not possibly happen with this virus. If it's going to get any better, if I feel that, am I worried? So let's get to that first question. Am I worried about it? Personally, right now, no. I'm not worried about it. I pretty much stay at home most of the time anyway because I was laid off my job back in December. I have been trying to find a new one, but I've also decided that I've been going back to school and everything. So I've been going back to school, dealing with that. So I'm kind of mostly home by myself a lot of the time. I do worry that it will get it in the times that, let's say, I'm going out to go and get groceries or whatever, or even having my boyfriend coming home from his work where he works to bringing it home. Now, that's the worst part for me, is that if he's gonna get it, then I'm gonna get it, obviously. But I'm also more worried for the fact that if he does bring it home, we're gonna get it. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I guess we're just gonna go day to day. Now, there are people out there right now that are freaking out, which I think is kind of the worst thing to do in this type of situation. You should never be freaking out over anything like this, because if you freak out, it makes it 10 times worse. I'm gonna be honest. Especially if you're listening to the news. People listen to the news all the time. But when it comes to this, I don't have a TV. Well, actually, I shouldn't lie. I do have a TV. We just have internet here. We don't have cable, so we don't watch the news. Any type of news that we get is via internet and Facebook and Twitter or whatever. So any of that kind of information, that's where we get any of that. So honestly, to me, I'm not worried about it because of the fact that I don't read a lot about it. But all those people who are reading into it every single time they turn on the news, they start freaking out, overreacting, thinking, oh my God, the end of the world. I was texting my mom the other day, for instance, and my mom made a joke. I know it's probably not a joke, but she's like, why are people stocking up on toilet paper? I don't understand. This is a respiratory virus. This is not an intestinal one where you're going to be needing to go to the bathroom all the time. You're only in quarantine for 2 weeks tops. 2 weeks tops. Do you use that much toilet paper in 2 weeks on a regular basis? Is what my question is. Like, my mom's like, what is this, Y2K? Like, I can understand maybe, those who are thinking that they may have issues with, maybe possibly wanting to stay away from it all completely, but every single person freaking out does not help the whole situation. You need to calm down. and realize it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Right now, we are at that stage where it's gonna get worse, where it's worse. That's probably maybe at the worst where it is right now. It's gonna go down. I'm sorry, I do not have the coronavirus. I've been isolated in my own house for months by myself. My boyfriend, he doesn't even have it. I would know because he's the first one that would have gotten. I just have a really bad mucus in my throat that I've had from a cold that I had months ago that is hanging around. Now, I don't know if that's the case. Maybe I did have it. I have absolutely no idea, but I do not. Either way, I usually stay home anyway. Self-isolation. But I just want to, you know, put everything out there. If you do not know what the signs and symptoms are of this coronavirus, I would suggest figuring it out, looking it up. Call your healthcare practitioner. They will give you the answers to that. Call whoever that may have possibly known. Google will even give you that answer. You need to know the signs and symptoms. If you do not, it could be too late. I don't want anybody to ever have to go through any of this that I know. I'm mostly worried about my family, my parents, my mom, my dad. They are older. If you look at the statistics, of all this, it gets people who are older and in their seniors. My parents are in their 60s. I'm worried about them and their health, of course. Do I want them to get it? No, absolutely not. They deal with the public every day. They have the high possibility of getting this virus, and it's freaky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared for them. I'm also scared for myself, but I'm not freaking out, you know, killing or hurting people, stockpiling on things that really we don't really need right now. Like, let's be completely honest. Like, I get you're trying to be ready for it, but in the same way, I feel like everybody needs to take a step back, take a deep breath, and think, we're not acting like humans. We're acting like animals at this point by stabbing people, hurting people. It's worse than freaking Black Friday I'm seeing some days. And it's just like, I don't understand. What am I missing? But I do want to actually put out there, I want everybody to be extremely safe. Wash your hands thoroughly and dry them thoroughly. Use hand sanitizer every time you touch something that is somewhere else. Bring tiny little travel size bottle hand sanitizers with you if you can find them. Great, but don't stockpile on it forever. This is not going to last forever. I don't want World War III to start because of a virus. Let's be honest. My only hope is that everybody realizes, hey, maybe we need to calm down and realize that this is going to end and that we're overreacting. I don't know. But this is my opinions, my only thoughts. It is a scary virus. People have died from it. I'm not saying that is never good. All my condolences to the family, friends, everybody who has been affected by this virus, who has had it, who have died. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, take a deep breath, calm down, and realize what you're doing to other people around you who may need these products down the road when everybody else is hogging them or wanting to get them every single one stockpiled because they don't care about anybody else. They only care about themselves. Again, we are not too worried here. It's just started to come into Alberta, which, fine, but I'm not too worried until somebody has it in this town or city. Well, I'm closer to a major city that does have it, but I'm not too worried about it. We don't have it, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, again, just be cautious of other people around you. Wash your hands. If you don't want to go out, unless if you absolutely have to, then don't go out. It's as simple as that. Again, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings in this video. I don't want to upset people with this video. It's just my thoughts and my opinions. I don't think that this virus is going to last very much longer. I'm going to say maybe another few weeks, maybe. But I'm hopeful that now that it's coming out and it's more well known, more people are more aware, that it's going to stop eventually. Just be aware. That's all I can say. Be aware. Be known. Just calm down and stop and think what you're doing before you make crazy, crazy, crazy decisions. Is really that 24-pack roll of toilet paper worth it in the end when there's other things you could be worrying about? Your health. If you're doing all this stuff and you're in groups, what is more going to happen then than you sitting at home not really worrying about it because it went by? I don't know. Either way, I just want to say, know the signs, know the symptoms, wash your hands, sanitize, do what you need to do at a minimal state and let everybody else get what they need before we as humans destroy the world as we know it, which is going to happen if we keep this up. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video because I don't want to get any more into it. I already feel like I've said what I needed to say. You are more than welcome to leave your comments down below if and how you feel about it. This whole situation, pandemic, this whole virus situation. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person that thinks this. I don't know. If not, that's fine. Just, it's my opinions. Again, just my opinions. All right. I hope you all stay very safe. Be smart. Be courteous to everybody around you. Do not do something crazy. And I will see you guys. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.